All right, welcome to the Peak Podcast. It's very peak over here.
Peak.
This is the first episode, so we're
Oh
gonna be
my
doing
god.
some
Did
some
you edit that part in
introduction.
of me singing the
No,
ABCs?
that's not going in. There's no ABCs
No,
in here.
why?
Okay,
No.
so we're gonna start with some introductions. Trey, you go first. Your name's Trey.
Most of the people who are probably gonna be watching this Alpha Rip are gonna know me from the
Oh my god, is
TikTok
this
video.
guy's cornball ass channel?
Thank you. Y'all know
Even though
me.
100% of our viewers are gonna be coming from that lady right there.
Yeah, most of it's gonna come from me, but at least for a
Uh,
while. My 18,000 followers.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
y'all know
gonna
me.
introduce
you
yourself.
can't even count the high.
Oh
You can't
yeah,
even count the
I'm Rex or Trey. Either one. You want to call me? But I'm chilling. I post comic talk content. The other two guys don't post. Or
I
Eve.
don't
No,
do shit.
He gets
Ethan
his
posted on
ideas
YouTube.
from me. He gets his
Okay,
ideas.
That's
From
good
buddy.
me.
shit.
Okay,
Everything I
totally.
say, he does on TikTok.
I'm the reason why he makes TikToks in the first
All right.
place.
Where did Eclipso get his powers from?
From
Okay, we're not
Willpower.
starting this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right,
All right, who's next?
introduction. Eve.
Okay. I'm Eve. They will call me Eve. I'm Ethan. Clumster. Maybe I'll be called Clumster one day. I don't know. Probably not.
Cum dumpster.
Comster.
I kind of just don't really do anything. I like Legos. I post on YouTube sometimes. Yeah. All right. John.
I'm Jonathan Papellet. I don't know. I don't do any sort of content at all. I'm just in these guys' stuff sometimes. You'll see me in Trey's streams being an
And
idiot.
before I mute him,
And
yeah, in my comment
and
section.
I have the best Lego sets out of anyone here. So
Yeah,
that's
totally.
Avengers Tower
competition.
though.
This is fine.
Ethan,
Good
pan
introduction.
your camera up. Put your camera up. Let's see that. Don't you got?
Not
Do you got
see anything from that.
There it is.
You got that, buddy?
Great view.
Okay.
These right here already topple that. All right.
All right. So the first topic here is, just 2025 is like such a crazy year for comic book media, and so far it's been crazy. Just
Not even just 2025. Like July.
yeah, it's really just been July.
July.
Leading up to it has been good with Born Again, Thunderbolts, and I guess Brave New World. But Brave New World was kind of mid. But
I liked it.
I still need to watch that.
I liked it. I got angry at all the people that said they didn't like it. I thought it was fine.
I thought it was good on the first watch, and then I rewatched it when it came out on Disney Plus, and it was kind of just like it's a little painful.
There's no way I'm ever rewatching that. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
the theater experience in my head.
Yeah, I kind of wish that's what I would have done.
I don't need
At
to
this
rewatch.
point, just watch it for the. I only watch the movies for the theater experience. I don't go you know what I mean. I only go to the movie theater for that.
Only like the last 10 minutes are good in that movie at all, or whatever.
Well,
however long the Hulk fight is.
The action sequence of when they're fighting over the adamantium in like Japan, and then
Everyone says that. I don't think so. I don't
Really?
think so.
My
Why?
favorite part
Why?
is when Captain America comes on screen.
That's good. Why don't
I
you? Why don't you like
I
that?
I don't like planes. I don't like flying.
You don't
Like I didn't like
you
Top
don't
Gun either.
planes.
I didn't like Top Gun. I don't think it's as interesting as like big CGI monster fight, which is
But you do like
exactly
Star
what
Wars. You love the Star Wars opening scene to Revenge of the Sith.
they got. Fancy little light swords, buddy.
No, the
It's-
starfighters when they're
For
fighting
Star
in
Wars,
the
it's
jets.
not only the beginning. It's not only that part. It's when they go into
That's
the
a whole
ship.
movie.
And then
Yeah,
they
Yeah, in the it's
encounter
called
General
the.
Grievous, and he goes, "This is where the fun begins."
Exactly.
It's like that whole
It's
thing.
also more nostalgic than a damn Hulk or not Hulk, Captain America flying around a Celestial.
I think
From
Oh, we didn't say-
what really killed that Captain America movie was not keeping Red Hulk a secret.
If they would have kept Red Hulk a secret, I agree with Ethan.
That whole scene when they were fighting and Red Hulk was in the the carrier, and it was building up to him like turning angry. If we never seen the trailers, we'd have no idea if he was going to turn angry.
I don't know to watch it without. I think they did. That is the only reason that movie made any money whatsoever.
Money.
Like I don't think they would have made. No one would have shown up for that damn movie if they didn't show Red Hulk. The only reason
No.
people showed up was for Red Hulk.
But
I think it would have been
They kind of built it up the whole movie just for it to kind of lead.
It would have been cool if we didn't know, but no one would have watched it. I don't think I would have watched it.
It wasn't
comic
accurate,
know.
guys.
That's true. I don't know. I really like the leader, but I don't know.
Dude, you know I
wish they
understand. You
kept
know I don't
with his
understand.
original design. Have y'all seen the original design?
No,
of
no,
Peter?
Yeah, it
no.
was
I'm
really
glad
good.
they didn't. I am glad they didn't.
Really?
No, he
Because
looked goofy, but I liked
liked
him
it.
goofy.
It was comic accurate, goofy.
He looks like a zombie.
oh no, that I like. But I'm saying like they want him to have the big forehead. I think that's dumb because if they were to do that fully CGI, people would be pissed about. Oh, it looks horrible. Yeah, it's CGI. It's not. It's a dumb looking character. Same thing
Yeah.
with MODOK.
Think
How are you gonna
they
make a
filmed
giant
it like
floating
that
head
and it
look
was
good?
practical. And one of the reasons they stopped doing it is because he didn't like wearing that big head so much. But I don't know, like I could have just pulled that out of my ass.
You did pull that
Yeah.
your ass. They had it all filmed with his big head, and they showed it to test audiences, and the test audiences didn't like it. They thought it looked
Okay.
really dumb, and he didn't look intimidating at all.
I mean, that makes
Same
a
thing with
lot of
MODOK.
sense.
MODOK didn't seem
That-
intimidating at all.
That's like one of the biggest movie's flaws is like it's so choppy, so choppy. Like everything's all like chopped together.
Yeah,
This is
it
a-
is really choppy. The fight scenes are also really choppy. With in the beginning, there's a lot of unnecessary cuts. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, the beginning. Thinking about it, the beginning was definitely a hard intro. You know, this topic was 2025, and we just stuck to Captain America.
We're getting
But
there.
that was
We're getting
that
there.
was the first thing that came out
beginning,
of 2025. I think we should move on from Captain America.
Yeah.
Daredevil Born Again, though.
Daredevil Born Again.
That was
Alright.
pretty good.
This is-
Ironheart.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Daredevil Born Again was
Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I agree.
I enjoyed that show a lot. I think what killed it was having two directors though. Like
I heard it's good.
after
I haven't
that-
watched it yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. After that
Yeah,
episode with
I think
Muse,
it's
like where he finally came out and they have that big fight at the end, and then you're just like so excited, and one episode later he's dead in the stupidest way.
it just feels like it's because it is. It's like two different shows. They just try to push together.
Yeah,
Like
I think a
that's
big
the
reason
exact
part of that
reason.
is changing directors. Two directors in one season alone is insane.
I also heard it's gonna open up like that show's gonna open to the Midnight Suns or whatever the hell they're called.
Well, the
With the
ending
Ghost
of it-
Rider, Doctor Strange.
No, the ending of it was really.
I don't
good.
think it's called Midnight Suns. It's called something else.
Something like that.
I do really
It's
like
one with
that show did not hold back with Kingpin's violence.
dude. He like
Yeah.
mushed
apparently,
that guy's head. That was so good.
I almost wanted to stand up and applaud when I saw that. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I would say I wasn't expecting it, but I didn't get to watch the finale until like a month after it aired. So I already knew that I knew someone's head got crushed,
Yeah,
but I didn't realize they were gonna be so like, look at this guy's head. They crushed it.
yeah.
Was not expecting that at all. It was just very very out there.
Yeah, I think that
But-
season,
I don't-
had-
especially for Marvel.
yeah, I think
especially
that
for
season
Marvel
had some
and
lows,
Disney.
but it had a lot of highs. Like the Punisher and the Daredevil talk, and that I think it was like episode 4. That was really good.
Any scene with
Yeah.
John Bernthal's Punisher was just so good. Like I think John Bernthal's Punisher. I think he's just so good at playing that character. He knows that character so well.
Yeah, he does.
And like as bad as a movie as I think Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna be, I
Dude, don't even get me
Yeah,
started
I
on
was
that.
about
I'm
to say
so
that. I
upset
was
about
to say
that.
that. I am excited that Punisher is going to be in that.
I think the movie's gonna be hot garbage though.
I
I think
think
it's
it is
gonna be a
too.
big old mess.
Dude, it seems like they're trying to throw everything in there at once. I heard like Shocker. I
2025.
heard everything, dude. Screw you. I think it's gonna suck, dude. They're trying to do too much in that movie.
Yeah,
They're just.
Hulk.
I don't
Mr.
want
I
Hulk.
Negative.
think what they're gonna try and do with that Hulk is, y'all know that one comic panel where he's like, the Hulk does it. Bruce
They
Banner
never
forgets Hulk does it."
interacted. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
They
I
never
know.
interacted.
I know. I don't know what they're going for.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's stupid. It's just two polar opposites, just meeting for the first time for absolutely no reason. I think they're just gonna want Mark Ruffalo on screen just to have him on screen at that point.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whole thing. Every Spider-Man movie has some other like big character. That's like
I mean,
Marvel and Sony's deal with
Other
each other.
street tier heroes, I don't mind being in there. And I
No, I don't
honestly
mind,
wish
but
that-
Hulk, no.
Especially in the shows, I wish that there was more street tier heroes that like work together instead of New York feeling like this one big place where none of these heroes exist in the same
Where-
universe, but they do.
It's like shifts. Like one
Well-
person takes the city for the night, and the next guy takes it for
So
the
much
night.
stuff
like
is
that.
happening, but nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil Born Again, it's ending. It is a citywide thing, and I feel like it's not even gonna get
Same thing with No Way Home.
anything
Yeah.
It was a
else.
citywide event in No Way Home, and no one ever mentioned it again. Well, yeah, no one ever mentioned it again.
The only street tier who wasn't there in the end of Daredevil was Spider-Man, really. Punisher was there, the Swordsman was there. Every street tier that they've introduced was there, pretty much.
Captain America?
He's not a street tier, so
Yes, he is. Captain America street tier.
not in the MCU.
Oh,
Not Sam
no,
Wilson.
yeah. Oh, okay, that's
Buddy.
different then, yeah. Technically, he's street tier.
It's
Technically.
different. We've been doing nothing but talking about movies. Cat Burger Street tier.
Yeah.
Cat Burger Street tier.
What
I
else
don't
is
know.
there?
In the comics, he's street tier.
Yeah.
But-
MCU.
But Daredevil Born Again, I believe it was great.
Agatha-
a little bit
didn't
choppy.
Agatha-
I'm excited for. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I heard Wicked's in it, but I don't really care for Wicked nonetheless in the comics.
I think that came out in 2024 though.
I heard it's a really good show.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not either.
And then what after that? Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was
Such a shame that movie flopped.
Dude, that movie was
such a shame, and it's crazy.
Dude, that part with Elena, if you haven't watched the movie, spoilers, I don't care. The part with Elena where she was just saying like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Dad. Like I'm so lonely, like that." The whole scene was such a good scene.
Yeah, that was such like a.
Yeah, I was like getting emotional, bro.
It felt like what the MCU wants to be, like what it used to be.
Yeah, actual characters and not just like random mumbo jumbo thrown into one. I feel like for a little bit there, they were just making characters just to make characters so they can get people to come to the theaters. That's what they were doing for a little bit.
Disney was pushing out quantity over quality for Kevin Feige.
Shang-Chi, nothing's happening with Shang-Chi at all.
Shang-Chi was
we don't know what's
good
gonna happen.
movie, though.
I like that movie.
I didn't care for it too much. I didn't care for it too much.
The fighting in that movie was great.
Yeah, up until like the last fight
Yeah,
scene,
big
which was
fucking CGI dragon
It-
battle.
It was definitely better than most of the Marvel movies we had in this what's it called, the chapter? What's it called?
face.
Yeah, it's one of the best movies in this phase, but I just didn't care for it too much.
I'm pretty sure that was last phase, actually. Shang-Chi was, but
It was right after Endgame though.
yeah,
I don't know.
I think they ended the phase recently. I don't remember what they ended it with.
I thought we were still in the Oh wait, no, it's the multiverse saga.
Yeah,
What's even the saga
I think
now,
we're in
dude?
phase
Jonathan
five. I think
Majors.
it's still the
We're not
multiverse
d-
saga, yeah, we're not
yeah,
done.
yeah.
I think they just
So
changed phases.
there's sagas and then there's phases, which are the smaller parts.
Yeah,
and
and
like the phases are like each movie into in between events or something. And the sagas is like we've only had one saga so far, and it's the Infinity Saga.
All I care about is just putting the TV on, and then if it's good, it's good. That's all I really care about at this point.
Thunderbolts though is
Fucking-
probably my favorite MCU movie since Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that movie came out last year, but dude, I would agree. To be fair, there hasn't been many good movies.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, that's true. But I think Thunderbolts was definitely made me excited for the future more.
That post credit scene of the Fantastic Four coming in.
Oh,
That
Looked
was
good.
I
Looks
felt
good.
I felt so stupid because I was in the movie theater and I was the only one that went and it was just dead silent in a freaking a full movie theater.
Yeah,
Pretty excited for
movie
Fantastic
theater.
Four coming up.
I'm
I
so
think it's gonna be
excited.
great.
I'm really excited about that. And that
I'm more excited for Superman, dude. I am so
that
pumped for
really brings
Superman.
us for the next thing coming up soon is Superman.
You know, it's kind of nice getting a lot of Marvel projects in 2025 because 2024 there was one.
Yeah.
Oh, Deadpool!
Deadpool.
Wait, didn't Deadpool
That
come
was
after?
2024.
No, but didn't
Yeah,
it come
that-
after
that
Guardians of the
was-
Galaxy?
Yeah, I still like
Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy was
of the Galaxy.
2023.
You think Thunderbolts is better than than Deadpool 3?
Yeah.
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 I like Deadpool 3 more.
Deadpool Wolverine was the only one that came out in 2024.
Why do you like Deadpool and Wolverine more? I want to know.
It's just more fun, more funny, and I just like seeing more characters on screen.
You know, I don't
I
like
kinda-
the switch up on Deadpool and Wolverine. I think that's crazy.
What do you mean?
Everyone's switching up on it. No one likes it
I don't
anymore.
like the switch up either.
I like it still.
I think
I like
it really felt like they just kind of dug their hand into a bowl of characters though and kind of just like ripped them out.
No,
I
no,
just,
they
like,
did it for a reason. No, they did it for a
I
reason.
love it. I had
I
none of the
love
nostalgia,
X-Men.
and I still loved it.
I loved Gambit. I didn't care for Blade or Elektra. I liked.
I love the
X-Men
parts where they're just dissing Gambit. They were like, or you're like, oh, like you're supposed to be something, but you never became something. He was talking crap about how Gambit was supposed to be a movie, but then it went through like production hell and it never became a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
it's
Fox universe stuff.
also the fact that it kind of just made no sense how like they never explained how X-23 got into the void, and that kind of bothered me, but not too much. But
Didn't explain how anyone got to the void.
I wasn't like I wasn't thinking too hard
They
when I watched
big
that
old
movie. And I
candy
enjoyed it
bag
more.
full of heroes that they just threw into the movie, and I do not
Well, it
buy
made
it.
sense. All those villains
I
were
like
from like the
seeing them
previous
interact.
X-Men. They're all from the previous X-Men movies.
yeah, but like
That makes
it was
sense.
it was easy for Elektra and Blade to just say, "Oh yeah, they didn't like my universe no more," because we haven't seen that universe in so long. But Logan was still
And then
pretty
same thing with
fresh, and X-23.
same thing with Gambit.
X-Men.
His universe never got created, but the X-23, hers, she just appeared there for no reason. I think she was just there for lore wise and
Have
just
you ever watched Logan, Trey?
yeah. She's a little like Mexican.
Yeah, that's X-23. That's
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I
she
know
just kind of walked
but
away
I don't
with
know.
the new mutants at the end of that.
Yeah, but they never explain why she got into the void.
Could be a
Whatever the
different
hell it's
variant.
called.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Could-
kind of
Could just be a different variant.
could
No,
be.
it could be.
But she was in the
Well-
she was back in the universe with Logan at the end. I don't know.
Oh,
That,
sure.
that movie kind of hurts my. That's why you don't think too hard about that movie because just
I wasn't thinking too hard when I watched the
It-
movie, so I enjoyed it a lot.
It's a stupid fun movie, not a think about it too hard movie.
Superman,
But
I am so pumped for Superman. I'm
Just
so pumped.
seeing the clips coming out. I heard like a couple of people that got the early screen of it describe it as just an episode of Superman the
I
Animated
saw that.
Series.
Yeah, I saw that, and that makes me so excited because I love the animated series so much.
I just want to see. I want to see the Hope Core. That's all I want to see.
I saw a comment on, or maybe it was a video, I don't remember, but it was someone saying about the Superman movie that Superman is a god tier at making corny one-liners.
What do
like-
they expect?
I don't know. I want to see him do it though. I like that.
Do they-
I'm not
Do they
complaining.
want? They didn't want it to be like Zack Snyder. Like, what the hell do
Yeah,
they want?
I don't want
Probably a
Superman to
Snyder
feel any
fan.
emotion.
It was probably a Snyder fan. That's probably what it was.
I think
Superman
that,
does not feel out of emotion.
that clip that came out today of
A dog, the
Luthor.
rage bait.
yeah, the
Oh
Lex
my
Luthor just
God.
absolutely rage baiting him. That
That's
Perfect Lex Luthor. That's
yeah.
That is
Oh,
us. That's legit
ugly.
us in real life.
ugly dog in a cape.
With a cape.
Oh, I'm
Really
so
excited
excited for
about
that
that,
movie.
What dog? What dog? What do you mean, dog?
Man, that's
The-
I can already tell. Like it's gonna be one of the movies that just have me like just deep diving into Superman after like getting every inch of Superman that I can. Like, oh, that doesn't sound right, but
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
You know the movie that's coming right after Superman in the DCU is Supergirl.
yeah, with and
So,
Oh,
I'm
what's gonna be
honestly
the
pretty
post
excited
credit? Wait,
for
hold
that
on.
too.
Well, before we go to Supergirl, what do you think's the post credit scene gonna be in Superman?
Supergirl.
probably
Y'all think so?
Supergirl, but James Gunn said he doesn't want it to lead into the next movies too much because he made that mistake in the MCU. I don't really know what he meant by that because every post scene he did with Guardians kind of came to.
For
What was
which
the first post credit scene? It was Thanos was the first movie, and the second movie was
The second movie
Uh,
was
Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
yeah. The,
what was the third movie?
Third movie was the new Guardians,
Star-Lord.
and then it was Star Lord with his grandpa.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like,
that
oh,
too.
Star Lord will return, and we haven't seen
The
anything from him.
legendary Star Lord, buddy.
Screw you.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to see it lead up, give you some hype, because like I don't think a lot of people are gonna be hyped for Supergirl. Like I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know not much about
I'm
Supergirl.
hyped. I am so hyped for Jason Momoa as Lobo. Jason
Oh,
Momoa as
yeah.
I'm so
That
hyped.
is- that is
Man.
such a good casting.
That's like the best comic book casting in my opinion that we've ever had. Maybe other than Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, but other than that,
Chris Hemsworth as Thor is pretty good.
The Rock as Black Adam.
Oh, that's top tier right there.
uh,
You know, I didn't even watch Black Adam for the sole reason that The Rock played Black Adam.
I only
didn't
watched
watch
it to
it
go
either.
with the. Never mind. I only watched it to go on a date with the girl, and then I rewatched the movie and like, oh yeah, this movie sucks.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I've seen clips of it. I don't know. The Rock.
The only thing I liked seeing was Doctor Fate, but I mean, they didn't. Doctor Fate died at the
Yeah.
end of the movie, so
Really?
you know.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Spoilers. I wasn't planning on watching anyways, though.
Yeah. But yeah, it's also kind of surprising to me how much characters they're introducing in Superman. Like we've already seen.
Yeah, they have the whole
Mr. Terrific. I am
Terrific.
so pumped for
Yeah,
Mr. Terrific. Oh my
Guy
god.
Gardner.
Oh, They better give Guy Garner better be the most jerk character in the entire movie. I hope he's punching kids in the face. Like in the comics, he's a little racist.
It look.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for racism.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we're
I'm
not
not asking that for.
racism.
No. I'm saying that's what type of character he was. He better not be some watered down version of Guy Garner. They should
I don't think so.
make
Have
him
you
comic accurate.
seen the clip of him like flicking
flicking him up? Yeah.
yeah, with his
Yeah.
like with his
Oh,
green hand.
Yeah.
And also, just 'cause I love like my favorite DC like comics to read is easily Green Lantern stuff. So I'm just so pumped for Guy Gardner.
I was never much into a Green Lantern fan.
I really only like Hal Jordan, really, to be honest.
Oh, remember?
Never
Hopefully,
got
I
into
don't,
Green Lantern.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I am excited for the Lantern show, though. I'm excited for everything with this DCU.
I wish they would just make a Green Lantern movie because I don't like watching shows.
Yeah,
I'm
like
actually kind of
Friends.
pumped with it. I like the show more because you gotta like when you're reading the comics, you gotta transform. You gotta go from Green Lantern comics to Green Lantern Corps to Green Lantern comics. It's just back and forth. So it kind of makes sense why they're doing it like that.
I'd rather it just be a Green
There's
Lantern.
no-
I'd rather just watch movies. It's easier. Go to
I
the movie
don't-
theater, watch the movie real quick. Done in
I
2
don't
hours.
think they're doing it this way, but I was kind of hoping they did made it where Hal Jordan was Parallax and that. But I don't think they're gonna do it that way.
Why not? That's a little bit later.
Yeah.
Nah, I think they could do it now because Guy Garner's gonna be like retiring in that
Did
show.
they announce what the next movie after?
Hal Jordan. I'm sorry, Hal Jordan.
Did they say what the next movie after Supergirl's gonna be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
I
the
don't think
the
it's very
Green
well
Lantern
told.
show.
Maybe it's
I don't
like
think so
Killer
either.
Croc, maybe? Or no, it's not.
Why would they do
Croc,
Killer
right?
Croc?
Clayface.
It's Clayface.
Bane
Yeah,
and-
that's it. It's Clayface.
Oh.
God, no way they're
Wait, is Clayface gonna be in that universe or the Batman universe?
Probably Batman.
the DCU. No, it's DCU. The Clayface show, if they're making a show, it's gonna be for the DCU because
Oh,
James
yeah.
Gunn's making it.
Yeah.
Which
it's DCU, yeah.
I'll trust James Gunn's process because he hasn't
Yeah.
fumbled yet. But I just think it's kind of weird just giving us a
I-
Clayface show before
Okay,
Batman
yeah,
show.
I
Batman movie.
don't like that either. Honestly, the whole villain show thing, I'm not really a fan of.
I'm
Like,
kind of
they
looking
did-
forward to Bane and Deathstroke.
They
I
did
love
good with the
Bane.
Penguin. Like they did good with the
Yeah.
Penguin, but
They made,
But that was
they
a whole
did
different
good at
universe.
making its own thing, and they did good at
I don't think it was needed.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
think we needed a
The Penguin?
show.
No, I
Yeah,
Oh
don't
no, we
think
did it. We did it.
either,
We did it.
but it did a good job at hyping me up for the Batman just for it to
It
be
was-
delayed into hell.
Yeah, just for nothing to happen.
just for it to get delayed forever.
Yeah.
Never gonna see that movie.
Wait, hold up. I have a question. Did we set up a timer for this?
I can see a time limit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
We were just going on for like 2 hours.
But yeah, so then Superman, really excited for that one. Then after that it's Fantastic Four. I saw that one video you sent earlier. Is that dude just absolutely just say this is gonna be the worst goddamn movie I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of
okay. Did y'all not see the joke?
Wait,
no,
for which one?
I
The-
didn't.
which
okay,
movie?
the TikTok. It was the guy's TikTok account name was I am Doctor Doom. At first, I was looking at this like this
Oh,
little cornball, but he was pretending to be Doctor Doom.
rage bait. Rage bait.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I said this guy's Doctor Doom. But yeah, it was some guy pretending to be Doctor Doom.
Saying that the
And-
Fantastic
and-
Four movie's gonna suck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
There are a lot of
They
people
all-
saying the Fantastic Four movie's gonna
There was
suck,
a
though.
comic
It is.
where it was like all the people of Earth were getting judged, and like by Celestials, and the Celestial went to he went to Doctor Doom and legit said, I'll judge you as good if you admit that Reed Richards is smarter." And yeah, and then Doctor Doom just started laughing and walked off, and he was judged correctly and peacefully.
How do y'all feel about the
That's why I'm-
cast for Fantastic Four? Y'all think they did good, or-
I only one I didn't like at first was what was it? Quinn, Jason Quinn.
Joseph,
What's his
I
name?
they grew on me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Joseph Quinn,
Yeah,
yeah. Jonathan
Joseph Quinn. I didn't like his casting at first, but after seeing a couple clips, especially him like interacting with the thing, I
yeah,
think it's pretty good.
yeah.
What time is it?
Maybe it's because I was
think,
just a little.
I don't think. I really hated Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards at first when I first.
Yeah.
Do you still? Do you
No,
still?
no, not no more.
I think it's a
I
great
am
casting.
really fine with the casting now. Actually, after seeing the trailers,
I
Yeah,
was
I-
upset.
I've always been a pro Pedro Pascal
Oh, yeah.
casting. I thought it was
Yeah.
good from the beginning, but I'm not too picky. Like I thought the Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom casting.
No,
I
that's
thought I
dumb.
love that. I like that casting too. I
can't-
thought it was
No,
cool.
I think
can't
it's
defend that casting. The only
I think it's
reason
dumb. I think it's dumb because of
I
like
will
I thought it
defend
was
that
cool.
casting.
I
We
thought
saw how
the
much
casting was cool.
you saw how much he's getting paid, like how much he was getting paid near the end of like the MCU when he was with them.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
begging them for money, dude. Like, that's why I don't like it. I'm scared that he's gonna pull out last second and something's gonna go horribly wrong.
No, I don't think he will.
Brown Eater.
I don't think he will. I do
What-
think
what
if they
other
let
controversial
him be
castings are
his
there?
own Doctor Doom and it's not like a it's Tony Stark.
Tony
variant,
Stark, yeah.
it's gonna be good because he's a great actor.
I think it's gonna need to have because you got to address the elephant in the room of him looking
I think
like
what they
goddamn Tony Stark.
I think what they should do is have like a good part of the movie where he's just like Doctor Doom, but at the end, near the end of the movie, he like, reveals, "Oh, I'm Tony Stark," and that gives everybody like, "What the heck?" And then you know what I mean?
Well, I hope he's still Victor Von Doom. I just hope
Yeah.
it's that he's from a world where he instead of being born Tony Stark because he was born with the name Victor Von Doom in Latveria or something like that, something
know what you
along
mean.
those lines. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that casting.
I heard a good theory that if like that during when he was discovering time travel, Iron Man was discovering time travel in Endgame, he figured out a spell safe so it didn't where he didn't die or something like that. And that's how it's gonna work. I heard a good theory about that, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. It's too complicated.
What are y'all hoping for the post credit scenes of Fantastic Four?
Doctor Doom. That's all I care about is Doctor Doom. They need to reveal Doctor Doom.
Next movie after Fantastic Four is Doomsday, right?
Yeah,
They need to
it's
show
Doomsday.
Doctor Doom. If they don't show Doctor Doom,
Or
it's gonna
no,
be
I think
bad.
now it's Brand New Day. Actually, I think now it's Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Really?
Since it got delayed, because Doomsday
Oh
got
no,
delayed.
Brand New
Day
Day is gonna get delayed.
Yeah, it is, but it hasn't got delayed yet.
It's gonna come out a year from now. You believe that?
No,
Even though
I don't
they haven't
believe
even
it at
started
all.
filming.
I don't believe it at all.
They haven't started filming. They haven't started at like nothing.
They're still getting the cast together too.
That's not like about Superman movie. They set a date. They set a date, and I don't think they pushed it back at all, right?
No,
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, they set a date, and they were like done like 2 or 3 weeks before release. Like they were done. They didn't have to do any
They were done,
reshoots.
like 2 or 3
They didn't have to
weeks before
push it
the
back
first
at all.
trailer, or the first like teaser.
Yeah, like it was. I'm glad they were done with that
Doomsday
for a while.
was kind of. I always had a feeling that they were not going to have enough time because even when they started, I think they started in like April. Kind of felt like.
Dude, they're having like every single character they've ever
Because-
showed on screen, dude. It's gonna be too much.
That movie's gonna be hot garbage.
It is.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch
I'm
it, but
scared.
it's gonna be hot garbage.
Yeah,
I think-
excited to watch the hot garbage, but it's gonna be a mess.
If they pull it off, I'm gonna be
Really-
happy.
Really hoping for the best here.
I'm hoping it's
I was kind of
Fantastic Four is
hoping.
going to be good. I'm
I'm hoping it's kind of like an Endgame thing,
sad.
where they're like a background characters.
Yeah, think
I was kind of hoping that Doomsday would kind of be how Infinity War was like a Thanos movie. That Doomsday is gonna be like a Doctor Doom movie, but with the cast that big, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Doctor Doom is gonna get barely any screen time, and he's the main villain.
No, I think they should do the main character should be Doctor Doom and him just dog walking everybody.
That's what I
Just,
hope
like,
for. I want to see Doctor
belts
Doom be
ass.
an absolute menace like he was in the Secret Wars comics.
I want him to destroy a universe just for fun.
I mean, the set photos, like the leaked set photos.
Oh, you
those
seen the
did
leaked
look awesome.
outfit?
Are those
the
real?
leaked outfits
Yeah,
for
those are
Doctor
real.
Doom?
Really? That's what he looks like?
Yeah, that's
Dude, the
well,
leaked
that's like-
outfit looks so
we don't know if
good.
it's for Doomsday or Secret Wars yet, but he was in the what is it?
It looks so well. It's probably for Doomsday
Doom.
because in Secret Wars he has a white outfit.
I haven't seen I
Yeah.
haven't seen the leaked set photos. Then I
Dude,
thought I
most-
saw some, but like it kind of looked like dog shit, so I thought it was fake.
Well, it's just concept art.
Oh, you mean the concept art? I thought you meant the set photos.
Oh no, not set photos. No, those.
Oh no, the set photos. Those are I think real.
No,
Where it's like,
there's
dude,
been no set photos yet.
there has.
They said the concept art was fake, but I don't
There's
know.
already Celestial. There's already like a set photo of like a destroyed Celestial, not Celestial, Sentinel.
Oh yeah, that might be
Yeah.
right or not. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. And it's like they're all in like a big, like roughed up area. Yeah, I saw that.
And yeah,
I saw that
and
area.
then Doctor Doom is aura farming, dude. I'm so hyped.
Gosh,
for
I don't know
Dr.
how
Doom.
they got that. They must have like sent a drone because you saw like the walls they had around that area, like big
Dude,
blue
yeah.
walls.
Yeah. Did y'all hear about that guy that like he snuck in? He snuck into the set of Doomsday and he got arrested. I don't know if that was real or not. It was probably just a rumor. But that'd be crazy. sneaking into the
That's
set.
true. That guy.
I wonder what he saw if that was real.
You probably saw exactly what we saw.
Yeah.
Dr.
Probably,
Doom
'cause he
flinging his
took a
arms
picture of
around
it.
in a big old field, big grassy knoll.
No, for the
That's
Fantastic Four
probably
though,
exactly
like
what we
I'm
saw.
really hoping that the post-credit scenes we get like one with Doom, one with Doom. Maybe explaining if
Or
Reed Richards knows Doom at this point or not.
it,
I don't think
it's
so, but
it's
Well, how would
gotta
they?
be it's gotta be kind of like how Thor Ragnarok thing was,
yeah.
or the end of Thor Ragnarok was Thanos' ship looming over his little Asgard boat
Am I
before he just
tripping?
absolutely wiped
Or weren't
everyone.
they trying to hide a character or an actor on set of the Fantastic Four
Yeah.
shootings?
I'm
Yeah.
Who do you think that is?
I think it might be
Ooh, probably Pedro
Morat?
Pascal.
What's his name? Morat was
Why would they hide Pedro Pascal?
I don't know. I think
uh,
it could be Doom going in for a could be Robert Downey Jr. going in
cutscene?
for a post credit scene.
Yeah,
Because I really
that's
think
what I'm
one
hoping it
should
is.
be explaining like if
They
Reed
the
Richards knows Doom.
director
Like,
of Fantastic Four said there will be no Doom in his
yeah,
movie,
but we know
but he could be
If,
lying.
he
if
could
they go a
definitely be
Fantastic
lying.
Four
Marvel likes
movie,
to lie.
if they go a Fantastic Four movie without Doctor Doom whatsoever, it's gonna just be
Yeah.
hot garbage for Doomsday.
And I feel like
Yeah,
they have to explain some sort of backstory there because Reed Richards and
Yeah, they
Doctor
can't
Doom
just
are
have him appear out of
rivals.
nowhere.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any reference to him at all in any movie.
well, then Doomsday would just have to have a whole shit ton of exposition
I
for
don't
the
know. I
most
Explanation.
really
part.
think they can find a way to just do
Exposition.
it in a post-credit scene, maybe, and then maybe the second
And
post-credit scene could
and they
be
still need to
them
talk about Kane the
getting
Conqueror.
on, going to 6-7-6-1.
You know what I hope they
Well,
do?
6-1-3,
Oh,
whatever.
you know what I hope they do for the post-credit scene in Fantastic Four? You know, remember the Council of Kings in Ant-Man at the end of the movie where there's a
King
Council of
is
Kings?
not being done no more.
No. What I'm saying is, I think they should do the Council of Kings all dead, and then you just see Doctor Doom appear on top of all of them. Oh my god!
That'd be cool.
If they
Actually,
do
yeah,
that,
I could see
if
that.
they
But
like
that would
goosebumps
be
just thinking
cool.
about
but Jonathan
I got
That would be
Majors
goosebumps.
is
cool.
like not.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna get.
Yeah.
I don't think Jonathan Majors would agree to come back to that though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
I
gonna do
think
like
they're so
they might
dirty.
not even show
But
his, they might show a
Well,
bunch
no,
of dead bodies.
I don't
Jonathan
mind.
Majors wants to come back. It's the trouble that he got into. I don't know what he did, but Marvel like
I don't
Apparently he
think he
beat
wants to
somebody.
come back.
I think he beat somebody.
No, it was all the charges were dropped because it was false allegations.
No, but
Oh.
it was assault charges. I think it was.
Yep, but they were turned out to be false. All charges got dropped.
Nah,
He's
I don't
a
know.
good boy.
At this point, with all that stuff, I just think it's dumb.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
don't
good
know.
boy. He
I
didn't.
think that is a good idea though of Doctor Doom like just shredding something, like destroying a universe or something, and then showing him like enter a portal.
I think they
to-
should. I think that's
Well-
what they should do against the Council of Kings.
Well, whenever they bring out a new big bad, they always have to have him tear down something. Like, for example, when Thanos came in, he immediately, first of all, killed all of Asgard, took down Thor, and
he
beat the
already
shit out
had
of
the
Hulk.
first stone from destroying. I think it was explained. He destroyed
Yeah,
Xandar.
and
Oh,
what's another good example? In
I think the only
when
example.
Null in the that's a fucking only example. What the hell? It's not. Whenever Null came in the comics, the first thing he did was
Oh.
rip Sentry in
Oh,
half
okay,
to show
well,
that
that's
he's big and
different.
strong.
That's
Yeah.
different. You're talking about
It-
comics
The
now.
villain's
You're talking about
making a
comics.
strong
It's different.
impression.
No, it happens all the time in movies and comics,
Yeah,
and not even
villains
just
have
all
to
movies.
make that impression where oh shit, this
Yeah,
guy,
well,
this
with
guy-
Null-
That's
first
a big
thing-
reason why Kang
Yeah.
didn't work is because he got beat by ants.
yeah,
He
Oh,
got beat
man,
by
that was-
ants.
That was
Well,
that was failure from the first place introducing him in an
dude, I think they were trying to say like, oh, it wasn't the same Kane we're gonna see in the movies. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, I know that's what we're trying to do, but people don't care that much.
What they should have done is where they like barely escaped with their life from Kang. That's what they should have done.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's
I-
really important for like it was really important for Thanos. It's really important for Doctor Doom to have that big moment that he
No,
like,
I'm
inflicts
calling it
fear
now.
into
He's
people
gonna
like Thanos
slaughter.
did.
That,
He's gonna.
well, it just shows how strong he is. Or maybe like
Okay.
they'll bring back Josh Brolin and have him
Yeah.
kill Thanos in his own universe.
Yeah.
My prediction. My
Thanos
prediction.
was scaring like he was we all knew he was coming for such a long time. I think his
Yeah,
first
Dr.
appearance was in
Doom-
like 2012.
Doctor Doom, we just barely figured out that he
Yeah.
might be coming. No, we got told that something might come pretty soon in Brave New World. Didn't get shown anything. We just got the leader said something might come.
Okay, what I think my prediction for the Fantastic Four post-credit scene is gonna be a one of two things. Either Doctor Doom just slaughters the Council of Kings, or he goes and like basically beats up Loki.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe killing Loki is too much.
Yeah, he's died so much already, and the Loki show was
No,
just
well,
so
no,
good.
because he's God of Stories right now. He's God of
Yeah,
Stories. That'd be kind of
exactly.
unrealistic.
Well, he said he was gonna be in the movie.
Yeah,
Tom Hiddleston's in the movie.
I
I think
would
that's gonna
really
be the
like to
end.
see a Loki Thor reunion, just because this
Oh
I
yeah,
think
Loki's
because
arc was just so good.
if you remember in the comics, the reason that Doctor Doom got all that power was because of the Beyonders. They haven't announced that or referenced that at all in the movies. I think what they're gonna do is instead of the Beyonders, have it be like Loki and his powers, his new powers of being God of Stories. That's how they're gonna make Battle World.
Yeah,
That's what I think it is.
be true.
you think they're gonna make Battle World?
I just feel like
Well, yeah, they're making the Secret
yeah,
Wars
I think
movie,
yeah,
Doomsday
Secret
and then
Wars.
Secret Wars.
There's definitely gonna be Battle World on Secret Wars. I think.
They're gonna have to do it with like instead of Beyonders, the Loki power.
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess that would make him strong enough to like feel like
Don't the
he would
Beyonders
need.
exist in the MCU though?
No, they haven't announced them.
We've seen the Living Tribunal.
Yeah.
That's it.
We've seen the Eternity.
Yeah, they're cosmic entities. They're not beyond. Beyonders
Seen
is above
Celestial.
the beyond. I'm not gonna go to the whole comic thing. Never mind. I can go on an hour for this about
You
the
talk about
cosmology.
comics. Most of the people, well, there's probably
Yeah,
not
you can-
really anyone that got this far, but most people that are watching this are probably from your like TikTok. So you go yap about your Beyonders.
Okay,
I
so
don't know what's
basically,
Beyonders.
okay, so what you gotta know is the first firmament was the first cosmos, and he made it life, which he made life, and that life basically wanted to fight each other, making a group called the Celestials. Eventually, the Celestials won, and then they were basically always fighting, and they said, "No, what? Let's make the Beyonders, so the Beyonders can keep us in check." That's how the Beyonders became into fruition. Come to find out, it wasn't the Beyonders they made. They made this guy called the Lost One, and the Lost One gave his powers out to these people, and they became the Beyonders.
You hear that, normal Rex Glazers? A normal Rex Glazers? Y'all hear that? You happy now? All right, what's our next segment? What's our next segment? We went on about that one for a while.
After Fantastic Four, I mean, really, I guess that.
All right,
just like wait.
if-
We just kind of wait. I think.
Do you wanna do like
2025
one more topic?
Yeah, 2025 has it's been great. Like that's all the great things, and another great thing we haven't talked about yet is the Lego sets that are coming. Because oh my god, Lego sets are like
Yeah.
peak this like August, September.
Hold on. What's the next?
Okay, this whole year has been so good because this bad boy came out this year, right? Like that was a great set. I'm pretty sure this came out this year. This came out.
Yeah, that came out this year.
I don't know. I think that came out this came out this year too.
I think it was early this year. I think it was early 2025.
Maybe. I don't know, but the
Oh,
sets
no,
have been
it
coming
came
out
out
up to
2024.
yeah. I thought this came out 2024 because I got this one way late.
Yeah.
But like the Lego sets come out this year and so good. Like the what set did you just get?
The slave one or the Jango Fett Starship.
Do not say that word.
Sorry.
Jango Fett Starship, buddy. That was a good set that just came out.
Set. It is so big in person. The build of it was like they even told like
How
said
big
about
is
in the
it?
instruction manual. They used techniques that was never used before, so it was like
Really? What was it? What do you know? What techniques it was?
It was like I can't remember what it was called, but it was like building at like weird angles, and you're placing them in like through clips. Like most of the outside of it is panels, and it's like just held on by some clips, but it's still really sturdy.
I hate sets that have that.
Really?
Oh my god,
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet was like that. Oh, that pissed me off. Millennium
I feel like
Falcon
that's
has
just
like that. It pissed me off. It's so.
UCS. That's just
It's so
called
scary
UCS.
because then you touch it a little bit and it goes in the opposite direction.
But
That's
for
what I
Slave
hated
One, it's
about
really
it.
sturdy. I was playing with it in the bathroom today. I was, I took it off my stand. I was running around with it, and it did not fall apart.
I do not move my sets at all. I keep them there.
I don't.
That's why
I was playing.
I'm
with that
bad
one the
luck.
other day.
Fun.
I was running around with that one the other day.
Instead of the X-Men Mansion.
No, that one just kind of sits there.
A dog shit set.
You really don't like. Oh, that's like one of my. I would get that one for sure, probably.
No,
for
you
sure
could
you
not. You could not get me that set for free to build. I don't like that set. I'd open it just to play with the minifigures and put them on my daily
Minifigures are
Google.
really good. I like minifigures.
Yep, I'd
Yeah,
take it.
in my comment section.
get the minifigures and put them right onto my put them right on my Daily Bugle, or I'll have them ride the T-Rex. No,
I definitely I want the X-Men. I just love the X-Men. To be fair,
What is he doing?
where's he going?
Where's he going?
Do you
Oh, he's getting his creeper. What is he doing with his creeper? Oh, he's
have-
putting it there. Okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I thought he was gonna do something bad with it or something.
There we go.
I thought you were about to make the creeper ride the T-Rex for a second.
No, he's falling off for time. He's not very stable.
Yeah.
There we go.
He
Now
tried.
I got a Cooper up there. That was another good set that came out this year. That was just really good.
I do really like the creeper. Yeah, that's a good set. A set that's not.
I think
getting
I'm the only
talked
one to see about a
enough-
Minecraft set. But
A set that's not getting talked about enough that is coming out is the Arkham Asylum. I'm so
I
excited.
don't care for that one.
well, we haven't seen nothing about it yet though. We
We also
only
haven't
heard the
seen nothing
rumors.
about. We also haven't seen nothing about the Death Star, but everybody's talking about the Death Star.
Well, the Death Star, we know
I
it's
know,
gonna be $1,000.
We've known it about it longer. Well, we know how much the price of the Arkham Asylum
It's
is.
gonna-
Everything.
The thing is, I will only get the Arkham Asylum if it's a full building. I don't want to get
it's
it's
gonna
it's
be
just
like
the front of the building.
expansion. It's gonna be like
Oh, then now I might get
Like
it
a
then.
modular.
yeah, it's gonna be a modular.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
gonna
want
be
it
really
just
with
cool.
all the good.
'Cause
Yeah,
the old-
at first I was kind of disappointed because I saw. Well, when I first saw, it, I thought it said it had 290 pieces. I was like, "This is
I saw
this is
that.
awful."
I had to correct you. I was like, why is he complaining about almost 3,000 pieces?
I
I
know.
do think it'll be a little small though, because that's
I do.
3,000 pieces.
That's
But isn't the
3,000
Arkham
pieces.
Asylum bigger
That's
than
3,000
the
pieces.
X-Men Mansion?
Daily
Like by
Bugle's
actual
3,000
size?
pieces.
Yeah, like it should definitely be bigger. So I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I also think
But
they
I
fumbled with
I
no
think
Commissioner
around
Gordon.
3,100 is about the sweet spot for Lego sets. Like that. That's always a. Do you know how many pieces was the Avengers Tower?
It's
5,000.
5,200. Yeah, it's 5,200. But the Avengers
5,200.
Tower felt like such a breeze just because of how easy it was, and it was just so fun to build with all the.
What
Easter
what
eggs
about the
and
Daily
stuff.
Bugle?
That's how this felt. This
What
set
about the
felt.
Daily Bugle?
It
Daily
was-
Bugle was not
this
a
set
breeze.
was so fun to build. Like these newer sets are like just
Yeah,
they're
you just
so
gotta breeze
nice.
through 'em.
Daily Bugle had some rough spots, mainly because like
The
it's
Daily
just like
Bugle was
you're
easy.
building a box with a bunch of flimsy windows.
Yeah, the
That
flimsy
that
windows.
what do you-
Windows.
the windows were not that big of a problem.
You've never
They're
you
just
haven't built
tedious.
a newer Lego set yet, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
So once you do,
Like, that's your
you'll
base.
know, like, you'll get it done so much faster.
Yeah, they were flimsy,
Like-
but they
like
weren't like
going
absolutely
from-
flimsy.
from this
Yeah,
set,
they're
which
not
was
big.
2019, to this set, which is 2025, it was a big difference. Like this T-Rex Rampage breakout set, whatever it's called, that thing was like, I mean, it was. I liked building it, but it was not as nice and like smooth and as easy as this build. Like it had some troubling bits onto it. Like, but newer Lego, they've definitely cooked up some great things with new Lego sets.
If they were to do one more big Marvel set, like the size of like the Avengers Tower or the X-Men Mansion, whatever size, what do y'all think it should be?
The Fantastic Four building, maybe,
Yeah, I was
or
gonna
maybe
go
like
with the Baxter
Oscorp.
building.
No, yeah,
They're not
Baxter
gonna do
Building with all
Oscorp,
their
though, 'cause
rogues.
they released that play scale one.
Baxter Building
I
with all
released
their
the
rogues.
Grayscale Daily Bugle.
We would have Annihilus, Super Scroll, Kang. Who else
It would be
is in
super
there?
cool, but Fantastic Four just isn't mainstream enough yet.
No, they are so cool.
Not-
What do you?
Not yet. In the comic books,
Okay,
they
well-
are, but
Yeah, maybe yeah. It's fine, probably.
they're
Sorry.
and like yeah, it's not. They're not mainstream enough yet, and it pains me to say because like that's one of the oldest.
I'm so like if they make a Baxter Building, I'm gonna throw all my money at that set.
I would definitely buy a Baxter.
Maybe
building.
a raft. A raft would be cool.
Oh, a raft would be cool. Yeah, I could see him doing a raft.
What do you mean, Raph? Like
Like the prison.
You are the comic book guy.
What do you mean,
You
bro?
I don't
crayon
remember the
eater.
raft.
It's
Where
not
do
a-
bad guys
It's
go?
not any Hulk. It's not any
Jail?
Hulk comics.
I'll
Where's
show
the
you.
jail?
Trey, where do bad guys go in the comics?
Jail.
Where's the jail at, buddy?
And what's that jail called?
They do a lot of different jails.
It's
No, they
the
don't.
raft.
Oh, actually, no,
There's
they're under
one
jail.
jail.
Which one is it?
The raft.
Even in the
Is
MCU,
that-
it is the raft.
I don't think the raft is mainstream enough. I think the Baxter Building is more mainstream than the raft.
The raft has been in more movies than the Baxter Building has.
Yeah, but do you want to go watch the movie because look, it's the raft, or do you look, it's
Well,
it's the Baxter
The
Building.
raft in the movies is different from the raft because the raft in the comics is just like in the next to New
Yeah,
York.
yeah,
You know what I
no,
thought
next to
about?
New York.
You know what I
The
thought
raft
about?
in the
I,
movie is
like-
in the middle of the
yeah,
ocean.
middle of
I just
ocean.
thought about it. I just read a comic with the raft in it. I just thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
I
crayon.
just I forgot.
This is your King Lion Rex fans.
Screw you.
Yeah, this is the guy you're following. This is I don't know where I'm pointing. I don't know where he's gonna be at in the video, but wherever he's at, that's the guy you're following for your comic book information. He doesn't know what the raft is.
No, okay, one thing. Where does Eclipso get his powers from?
The raft.
I don't know who the hell. I don't know who the hell Eclipso is, buddy, or who his powers are. If I had to guess, he gets his powers from the eclipse.
And Milkman.
Dude, I'm gonna make another video like that. It's gonna be the relationship between Ultron and Hank Pym in the comics.
Okay, can we talk about a little bit, just for a second, about this this Rex guy's insane amount of glaze he does on whatever character he's interested at the time, whether it's Hulk,
What?
Ultron, Taskmaster. I remember that
Oh, that
Taskmaster that you
Taskmaster
made.
thing. Yeah, that
I
Taskmaster thing is
remember-
awesome.
I remember you made your Taskmaster feats video and like who he could defeat, and you got roasted so bad by so many people. Like
That was like
I think that was the
I didn't even have like 2,000 followers at that time.
I think that's the most clowned I've ever seen. Like a single video. I saw there's so many
Yeah,
people just saying
I also
how
didn't have.
dumb you were.
I
Talking
also
about
had
like
like less
Taskmaster
than
beating
2,000
Hulk and
followers.
yeah, you're
You
you're
remember?
absolutely rough
Hold
spot.
up. All my videos before 2000, before like then, like before 2000, they were all horrible takes. I had Omni Man beating Superman. I had One Punch Man beating Superman. I had what's his name?
Right. You had Hulk beating Superman.
Okay, I still have that because that actually makes sense.
Okay.
I still need to make another video on that topic.
I
I'm gonna make
bet
another
most of your fan base doesn't even agree with that. I bet, especially Thor versus Superman. I bet most of your fan base agrees that Superman
one. Oh no,
beats Thor.
no, that's 50-50.
50-50, my
For
ass.
Hulk beating Superman, when it comes to my fan base, I think it's like 70-30 when it comes to my fan base alone.
Yeah, 30% morons, 70% people that believe Superman beats Hulk.
30%.
Yeah, totally.
Is there
You're,
We
one
had
of,
these
those, you're one of those morons.
The moment we got into comic books, John, like we actually started having conversations about the comics before I even made content. I've been arguing this point since then, and I've perfected my
I
argument.
am the reason, guys. If you feel that like that little crayon eater right there, I'm the reason he started doing this. Is because I would just nonstop berate him how stupid he is, and I would win. I'd win.
No.
He's
Back
just
then
gotten
he
too
would
good
win.
at
being a power
at
scale.
beating around the bush now.
No, I don't beat around the bush. I prove facts. I prove the facts. I read every Doomsday comic just to prove my point.
I'm sure you did, buddy.
Your two biggest haters, you're doing a podcast with. I just want you to know that.
No, dude, you're not my two biggest hater. I'm kidding.
That's like if King Lion made a
No.
podcast with that,
No.
that one Chris guy and that other guy.
Kay Kay and him are like horrible.
I don't
Like
know.
they do not like each other at all. Anyways, what I was saying was, dude, some of the hate comments I get under my stuff or in my messages are just like, bro, get like it's actually sad. I've seen like one where he made like 5 or 6 comments and then texted me an entire paragraph talking crap, and I was like, I genuinely don't care.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's because you can't debate for shit.
I don't do power. Okay, I don't do the tier power scaling that everybody wants. Like, I'm gonna do tier power scaling. He's universal. But he's bullet level.
So is Hulk. He's been taken out by an arrow, Buster.
Who?
Hulk.
That was
One
Bruce
arrow and he's
Banner.
done for. That
Yeah.
was Hulk. Why
It's
did
the
Hulk
same
go?
thing, buddy.
Hulk was taken down by a herd of puppies. Like, if you want to do this dumb power scaling type thing,
I could, but hey, listen, I could at least show 20 other things where Hulk takes punches from like God and he's perfectly fine.
yeah, but what happens
Thing
when
with-
Hulk
Hulk has
gets surrounded
no
by 5
feats.
puppies?
Hulk has no feats where he beats puppies.
What puppies are y'all talking about?
I saw the comic book panel where someone put puppies with Hulk, and he went.
I've
"Ugh!"
never seen
He got
that.
super happy with all those puppies. He made the big Hulk smile and started jumping around with the puppies.
Talk about King in Black Hulk.
Saw it on TikTok. I don't
I don't know what you're
comics.
talking about.
I don't know. You don't know Hulk like
The
I
thing is
do.
with Hulk, the thing with Hulk is that he has more high durability feats where he's taking punches from gods. The thing with Wally West, he's literally bullet level without his Speed Force bubble. Like, there's no way of beating around that bush. He's literally bullet level. There's both like he's
Hulk's
normal
arrow
human.
level.
Okay, but he can take punches from Thor.
Okay, we're gonna go on about this for another hour. I just wanted to
Yeah.
to bring up your channel for a little bit for all the people that
Yeah.
came here from you because
Yeah.
I know there's a good chunk.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good chunk.
There's probably like
Who's
20
watching this,
people.
yeah.
If we're
Do we
lucky.
have any segments like not segments but like bits? Did you
Not,
come up with any bits?
not yet. I mean, if y'all want to do like hot takes or something, I don't have any off the top of my mind. If y'all want to do
I
something,
mean,
Okay,
apparently
we
all-
do hot takes. Let's do hot takes. Trey, you start.
Okay.
You're the king of hot takes.
let me
hot
think
take,
of
yeah.
one that I don't post about, like one I haven't posted about at all.
hot take rip.
Oh, I'll go because I'm trying to think of one I haven't posted. Because if you go through my account, a lot of DC fans hate me.
Yeah, because
So
you
let
hate
a
all of
DC
DC.
hot take.
I don't hate DC. They just have more flaws with their characters. Like there's more like advantages you can like or disadvantages
Okay,
they
all right.
have.
I'll start with the hot takes. I didn't like Spider-Man Miles Morales, like the game.
Really, you didn't like that game?
Yep, I didn't like that one.
Why?
I thought it was
Why didn't you like
boring.
that game?
Thought the villain was terrible. Like I thought the villain sucked. Whoa, the Tinkerer? What the hell?
Tinker.
I
Yeah.
I didn't like
thought
the Miles
stuff with
Morales video
Roxxon
game.
wasn't bad. Yeah. Okay. That's a
Like
reasonable
I like
take.
the I like the game. Like I like Miles Morales as a character, but I did not enjoy the game. I just played it just to get it out the way and did not touch its sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a hot take.
Okay, I also have
This
one.
is for most of the people that Wonder Woman gets paired up against. She's pretty fodder compared to some of the characters she gets put up against in
Fodder?
comics. Like
Explain.
phony.
Phony. Oh, you meant
You made that
fraudular?
word up.
Did you mean fraudular? Did you mean to say fraudular?
I said fodder. What did I say?
You said
Fodler.
faudular.
Yeah, I said fodder, right? Is that what you say?
You meant
Fodler.
fraudular.
Fraudulent.
I was so confused when he said fondler. I thought he meant like fondler.
Yeah.
No, she's pretty fraudulent.
Who does Wonder Woman
Fraudulent.
fondle?
All right.
Fun-
Wonder
fun-
Woman's a fondler.
Uh,
We got it.
Because everybody say, like, I've seen people say like, oh, Wonder Woman can beat Wonder Woman can beat Thor, he can beat Hulk, she can beat Captain Marvel, like all these characters. Like, I don't know about all that.
Well,
Maybe Captain Marvel. But
what are they gonna do when she puts a wristband in front of him?
nothing. She can't get past Doomsday.
Yeah, she can. She just doesn't use the wristband enough. She's not
She
trying.
went up against a clone of Doomsday, a much weaker clone of Doomsday, and still lost and needed help.
I don't think that's true. They
can
were
show you the
definitely not weaker. They were definitely not weaker clones of Doomsday. Buster.
I can show you right now.
We don't need to see it right now. I'm just saying that you are incorrect.
Okay,
that
totally.
Like
Totally.
I believe Wonder Woman could. Like I don't know how close she can get to Hulk from what you described Hulk's bullshit feats, but she could definitely take Thor.
No.
Like and you don't even have the
No.
excuse of she's magic lightning or he has magic lightning. You don't have that excuse.
No,
where you
that
do it.
wouldn't work. That wouldn't work on Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman can't get past Doomsday, and Hulk consistently goes toe to toe with
I am
Thor.
saying Thor. I'm saying Thor, not Hulk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thor goes consistent with Hulk 24/7, and even can beat him and contest him. Wonder Woman gets dog walked by Doomsday.
That does. Wonder Woman can definitely.
John, I'm
pair
telling
up
you,
with- like how you think Superman versus Thor would go is like how I believe Wonder Woman versus Thor would go. Because Superman versus Thor is just like a dog walk. He's just like done.
no, okay, here's your
Wonder
rage
Woman
baiting.
Thor is- I'm
You're
not
rage
rage
baiting.
baiting. I'm not rage
You're-
baiting. I'm not.
You're
I am
rage baiting.
I am speaking from the heart.
It's
Wonder
rage
Woman
baiting.
and Thor is about 50-50. Like I
You're-
believe they are
no.
similar in strength.
John, John.
I don't know what Wonder Woman's speed feats. Does she have speed feats?
I don't
she
think
does.
Is fast. Is she fast as Thor? I don't think she is.
I don't think she's like
probably
fast as
relative.
Thor, but like they're not racing. They're fighting.
Yeah, they're
Like,
fighting.
I think
their
but
com-
still, don't
I think their
she's fast as
combat
Thor.
speed is similar. Like their combat
John,
speed.
You
And
say,
her combat IQ is definitely way better than Thor's.
I don't know.
Look at his
It depends
smirk
how
after he
old she
says
is.
shit like this.
Yeah. He's rage baiting. John,
I'm not rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting, I swear.
your take being Wonder Woman versus Thor on 50-50, that alone is a hot take. Everybody agrees that Thor would annihilate Wonder Woman.
No one agrees.
I can show you
next
that.
video.
I don't think Thor annihilates Wonder Woman, but I think Thor has the upper hand.
It's like 70 to 80% chance of him winning.
Well, Trey, make your video
I will.
about Thor versus Wonder Woman, and then make sure you put this podcast. That way, people like have a reason to come here and look at your dumb ass say these dumb things because they're gonna agree with me, not your.
They're not
dumb
gonna
ass.
agree with you. They're not gonna agree with you.
All right.
Are you ready
Give
for
me
my
the
hot
DC
take?
Glazer.
All right.
Agree with my take.
If your hot take, what's your
my
hot
hot take is completely different from superheroes. I think Star Wars Rogue One is the second best Star Wars movie.
Boo! No, I'm joking.
Is that a hot
I never
take?
watched it.
I think it is.
Is that-
I've seen a lot
I don't
of
think
people.
so.
I think it's.
I don't think it
advanced
is.
take. That's a
I
hot
really
take,
like-
Mark.
I really like Rogue One.
Good.
Like,
everyone agrees.
Star
That should
Wars-
be the number 2 best Star Wars movie.
Star Wars movie of all Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
What's your ranking? Like top 3 or 4?
Top 3 would be Revenge of the Sith, and then Rogue One, and then Return of the Jedi. I don't
And
ever
what's the
see
fourth one?
Rogue One, Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith is 4th.
No, my fourth one. Probably Empire or Attack
Empire?
of the Clones. It's flippable between Empire and Attack of the Clones. What?
Now that's a hot take.
Attack of the
Attack of
Clones
the
is
Clones
so
at
good.
4. At
I
4.
love
Wait,
that
which one's-
movie.
Which is Attack of the Clones? Which one's that
That
one?
one's episode 2, where dude, that scene where they're all fighting in the pit, and then the clones finally come in. It's so
Oh, that's
good.
Yeah.
insane.
The last 20 minutes of the movie. You know, there's a whole movie before that too.
Yeah, the Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace is
No, I
actually-
mean like there's the rest of it.
Okay, the stuff with Padme and Anakin was good, and Obi-Wan going to Kamino and finding about the clones, and then going, he's like, I just made contact with the Kamino. That's good.
It's
He's
good,
staring
but not
straight
nowhere
at the
near.
camera for it. That movie is good.
It's good, just not nowhere near as good as you say it is.
It is. It is
a
better than
fine
Empire.
movie.
Yeah, it's
It's better
fine.
Better than A New Hope.
Yep.
Better than
It's better
Empire
than-
Strikes Back.
I mean, A New Hope is kind of boring, but like
Hold on. You're saying the Clone one is better than Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a hot take.
But back to Rogue One. Back to Rogue One.
That's a hot
We're
take.
arguing about 4th right now.
That's a hot take.
back to Rogue One. I don't
Wait.
think that's crazy. Rogue One was a very good
Yeah.
movie.
It was.
Rogue
Where
One
would you put
is-
Solo?
I probably.
I didn't like Solo. I
I
didn't
didn't really
Solo.
like Solo
Okay.
either.
It'd probably be like right before the sequels, or right before the last 2 sequels. 'cause,
Wait, John, did you
Force
watch
Awakens didn't do
the
that.
Yeah, I
did you
probably
watch the
put-
Lord of the
yeah.
Ring movies?
The Lord of the Rings? No, not yet.
What'd you watch on the plane then?
Nothing.
You just sat there looking
I
at,
stared, I
at the
stared,
guy.
I stared at the map the whole time.
You stared at the guy in front of you, just like you did your
No,
camera.
So y'all think
stared at
that Empire is better than Attack of the Clones?
Wait, like Return of
Yeah.
the Empire
Yeah.
Strikes Back is when Darth Vader dies, right?
Trey,
Spoilers.
Trey. Why would Darth Vader die in Empire Strikes Back? Why would the main villain, the Sith, die in a title called The Empire Strikes Back?
That's the
Well,
one where he
there-
says, "I'm your father,
Yeah.
Trey." Rex.
Oh no,
I
yeah,
know
no,
Rex. Dumb
you can call me
comic
Trey.
guy.
You call me Trey. Call me
I'm
Trey.
just
Call
like
me
that
Rex.
all the time. I'm just making fun of you and your dumb name and your dumb comments.
John, you know I'm right.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
right.
we're not
Darth-
going-
he knows that Darth Vader dies. In
Oh
Empire
no,
Strikes
on the
Back.
comic book, on the comic book
Yeah,
stuff.
you're
Yeah,
right.
Darth Vader
Comic book.
dies in
You're right.
Empire Strikes Back.
You're right,
On the
buddy.
comic, yeah.
No, but Empire Strikes Back is definitely Empire Strikes
Oh, yeah.
Back is I say the best out of the 3 movies.
The best out
Out
of
of the 3 originals.
I
Out of the
Wow.
originals, yeah.
You think it's better than Return of the Jedi?
No,
Way better. Way better.
No.
What?
no,
That's
no.
a hot take.
Hold on.
It's
No,
not a hot
Empire-
take. I think
Empire Strikes Back. Hold
almost
on. No,
everyone
Empire
agrees with
Strikes
me.
Back is better than the Clone War one, but it's not the best in those 3 movies. It's not the
Return
best
of
in the
Jedi
3 movies.
blows both of those movies out of the
the
water.
Clone War one isn't a part of the original trilogy, Trey.
No, so I'm saying no. It's Empire Strikes Back is better than Clone Wars, but in the original trilogy, Empire Strikes Back is not the best one.
Clone Wars. Okay, now that's a completely different thing. Clone Wars is peak. The show.
Hmm.
Oh, Clone Wars is so.
No, I'm talking about the
He's
movie
about
Ethan was
movie,
talking
though.
about.
Oh, Attack of the Clones. Okay.
Yeah,
The
no.
right name then.
Trey doesn't even
I know
know
they're
what
all the
happens
same
in
movie.
Attack of the Clones. He thinks Darth Vader
No,
dies
but
in that one too.
in the original trilogy, I would say it's Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Jedi, or not Revenge, Return of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi, and then
Turn of the Sith.
whatever the first one, New Hope. Like I think that's the order.
Phantom. The
So
Phantom.
you think Empire has higher highs than Return of the Jedi?
Yeah,
It's better than the scene of Luke trying to get Darth Vader back. Better than the scene that Darth Vader throwing Empire off. Better than the Ewok scene. Better than
yeah,
there's so much
yeah.
highs
Yeah,
in
you're
Return of the Jedi.
no.
I
Isn't it the
think
one where he goes to the sand? Or is that the one who goes to the
when
snow one?
Yeah, when it starts off, that's a high
Yeah.
right there. When it starts off, that is peak Luke Skywalker in that movie.
with
And we
Strip
see-
Leia, no.
That's
And we see
not-
Han
it-
Solo.
That's not a high.
The
Empire,
iconic
Empire
scene?
Strikes Back is better. Like
No.
it has a lot better lead up. Like the whole movie leads up better. It has like Return of the Jedi is like
No.
Empire Strikes Back is like this.
I don't know.
No.
It
I
goes
don't
up.
think so at all.
It like starts here and it works its way up towards it because like the
Yeah,
snowy
Return of
part
the
is,
Jedi
like,
starts here. and
Okay,
it
hold
goes
on.
up.
Can we
Empire
can we all
starts out
agree?
there.
Are we all agreeing that Revenge of the Sith is the best movie
I
out
don't
of the
think that.
seven?
I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that.
Okay, thank
If
God.
you disagree with that, then you're just wrong.
Actually, I think the A New Hope is pretty good.
But I don't know. I like Empire a lot. I think the Battle of Hoth, the beginning, is like one of my favorite Star Wars things ever. But still, I think the
Okay, I have
movie
a
just kind of
question.
falls off after that.
What's y'all's favorite Sith? Like, which one do you like? Whether it's from the movies or the comics or any type of media for Star Wars, who's y'all's favorite Sith?
Darth Maul, pretty easily.
call me a basic bitch. I like Darth Vader.
For me, it's either between Rex or what's his name, Grievous.
He's not a Sith.
Grievous?
Grievous?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grievous
right.
isn't a Sith.
You damn crayon eater. He's just a robot person.
technically-
that
okay,
I
okay,
believe,
well, then
I think
Rex.
the lore behind Grievous was he was made
No,
and trained
he was
by
the
Dooku.
no,
Well,
he
he
was
wasn't.
the
He,
yeah
he,
no.
he was a little war general on his planet. Then he got fucking
Yeah.
blown
Yeah,
up or
okay,
something.
yeah.
And he got turned
Yeah.
into a
That's what it
robot.
was.
And he got
trained
trained
by
by Dooku, right?
Dooku.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if I had to pick someone that wasn't like basic Darth Vader, I think favorite Sith. From what I heard, Darth Nihilus.
Darth or Darth Jar Jar.
Nihilus is cool.
Darth Jar Jar, you crayon eater. Darth Nihilus, like sucking
Nihilus is
the
cool.
life out of people to live. Like
Yeah.
not even a real person. He's just the embodiment of the dark side.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
Oh shit! I just thought of another hot take I really have that I should have said. It's just a
Let it rip.
Hey, let it rip.
So I think, I've never heard anyone say this. I know we've talked about it before, but I really think they should just reboot the entire Star Wars. Keep the story, just refilm
I agree.
everything, new actors, new everything.
I
Just
agree.
Better CGI, better fights.
I
Kinda
agree.
do is good.
Start at the New Hope
Yeah.
and just
Oh.
make it like imagine a redo. And I remember saying this before, but what's the actor's name for Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Ewan McGregor.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Or Ewan, whatever his name is, McGregor. He's the same age as the guy that was made, or he's almost the same age as the guy that made that played Obi-Wan in A New Hope way back when. Like,
Yeah. He
They're
could
almost the same age
genuinely
now.
play Obi-Wan like in that movie. And they could make
yeah,
even Hayden Christensen could play Darth Vader throughout throughout
they're around the same
originals.
age as the characters are in like lore and like they were last time.
Yeah.
But
And-
like imagine the same. Have y'all seen the edited fight between Obi-Wan and Darth
Yes,
Vader?
I was about
Like,
to say
from
that.
the
Like
book?
that should have been that fight should have so much more meaning to it.
Like
It's
they
so much better.
rebooted it from the New Hope and then just kind of like made the fighting more interesting, like the plane, like the space fighting, whatever
Yeah.
that more interesting because like it is kind of a snooze fest, like
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
towards the end.
I don't know. I don't know
But-
if them blowing up the Death Star will ever be old to me because that.
Oh, no, that's
was
not-
always, like,
Not
great.
one of the Death Star, but like there's just so much just
Yeah.
flying around doing nothing until and it's like, oh, the
'Cause
Death Star
it
load up.
gets to a point where remastering isn't going to help anymore. They just need to redo it, and I think now would be better
Yeah.
than ever. to just bite the bullet.
Yeah, I
and
think
do
so
that.
too.
I don't think it's gonna
Um,
perform as well, but I think they should.
I
I
think
think
it'll
they
I
should
think
great.
definitely do it.
I think it'll go
yeah.
amazing. If
I
they
think people
like,
are gonna no. I don't think it is because people are still like kind of scared with the whole thing that's currently going on with Star Wars. So people are not gonna watch it thinking it's gonna be the same
there's
effect.
like nothing going on with Star Wars right now though.
Just
like,
the thing is that if
drama.
they do a remake of it, they're like, I for whatever reason they're not gonna keep the same story. They're not gonna keep the same characters. Like it's gonna be completely
It's
different.
okay if they
Probably
want to
because
put
they
some
want to.
stuff up. Like they don't need Luke making out with Leia in Empire. Like they don't need that after we already know.
I like that scene.
Yeah, that's actually why Empire is over Return.
Yeah, that's why John likes it more.
It's just that scene.
I don't mind if they change some stuff, but they need to keep all the major stuff.
General premise.
I think a really important thing is making that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight in A New Hope.
But
Really
also,
good.
what made those first 6 movies so good is the little details. Remember how in Revenge of the Revenge of the Sith, how R2D2 stayed with the ship when
Yeah.
Anakin went to go kill Padme, and then in the original trilogy, the first 3 the original trilogy, R2D2 never stayed with the ship. He always was leaving the ship.
But
That
the
little
thing
detail.
the thing
Yeah.
is, all of these details were on accident back then.
Yep.
That's true.
All of them were on
That's
accident. Imagine if they were done
Well,
on purpose.
not necessarily done an accident. They just
Yeah.
George Lucas just made an excuse for him
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, like he had no idea like he was gonna do that.
Well,
And
I mean, they
there's-
should definitely do those.
it's-
They need to
it's
do those small
so-
details.
it's so like underwhelming going like when you watch the movies in order and you see him just going crazy on Mustafar and you see him going crazy in the Obi-Wan show and you get to A New Hope and they're just poking it out a little bit and maybe they'll slice.
You cannot watch the movie, especially if you're someone that hasn't really seen Star Wars before. You cannot go in chronological order. You cannot go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because you get 1, 2, 3 and you're like, oh my god. You get to 4.
Yeah.
I did that. I enjoyed it.
Mm.
Yeah.
No. Also, how long has this been going on for, Ethan?
A little over an hour. This is probably our last.
Really? Okay.
This is probably our last topic.
All right. Good. I wasn't sure. Because I thought last time I checked the time it was at 12, which means we had to go on it for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, all right. I was just making sure we weren't like 2 hours in or something.
Yeah, no, we're good. And then in Empire, like that was I don't remember which one movie it was. I think it was The Last Jedi, where they had the big walkers. Like it was a stupid thing where they all shot at Luke Skywalker on the floor. He was like,
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
the yeah.
imagine,
That
like,
was stupid.
Shoot him.
yeah, like imagine AT-ATs with that level of CGI in the Battle of Hoth, though. It would be so good, and Luke flying around it with the rope and it making him make the AT-ATs fall.
Yeah.
over and upgrades
Who
and
would you want to be cast for the new Luke? Would you want like
stuff.
a Luke that looks like Luke?
Jonathan Majors.
Good. That's fair.
I would want him to look similar to the original cast. I don't.
Maybe Chris Pratt.
No, he's too old.
Hey, Han
No.
Solo, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
Oh,
Leia,
Solo,
Chris
yeah.
Pratt. Leia, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Darth Vader, Chris Pratt. Empire,
Yeah.
Palpatine, Chris Pratt.
Jack
Oh.
Black as Darth Vader.
Okay, realistically, if they were to do it, they would realistically do Tom Holland as Luke Skywalker, knowing how they are with Tom Holland lately, or Timothy Chalamet
Tom
as.
Holland isn't even that bad of a cast. Neither is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, but
Timothy
they
Chalamet
are
is a
bad
great
casting.
actor. I will not tolerate
Dude,
the hate for him.
they were not bad actors at all, but they're gonna be the obvious choices for Hollywood if they were to make it.
Yeah. I just think it would do Star Wars a lot of justice right now if they rebooted everything.
Yeah, but who is it? Catherine Kennedy. That's on Star Wars right now. She is doing her own thing. She's making Star Wars in her vision, and her vision is not very fun.
That was not very good. Everyone was so excited that we got a new director, and it was, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna need, I don't know, wait for her to retire or die or something. She's not doing that good of a job, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like the Kenobi show, that I think that should have been a trilogy. Imagine if that was a movie trilogy.
that could have.
We'd probably just now getting to the end of that trilogy. That'd have been so good. We'd been able to fit a lot more.
Oh,
But
maybe
with-
this is a hot take. Oh, maybe this is a hot take. I don't really like the Mandalorian stuff. Got super boring. Like after the first season, it just kind of sucks after that.
Season 2 was good,
Season 2 was
and
all
season
right.
2.5 was good. I like the Book of Boba Fett.
Season
Season
Only-
3 was very weak.
yeah, very weird.
Season, I only like
The
Book of
season
Boba
one
Fett for
ending
Cad Bane.
for Mandalorian might have had the most aura in Star Wars I've ever seen.
What was the ending for that one again?
when Luke Skywalker came on the X-wing and Moff Gideon.
Oh, never mind.
That
Never
was
mind.
season 2 ending.
That was season 2.
Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah,
I take
no,
back what I
wait.
said. That was
Oh
season
yeah,
two.
because
That was
season
season two.
season 1 ending was the was like the battle that they had.
Yeah, and he had to
Yeah.
take his face
Yeah, that
off in
was
front of the
season 2.
robot.
Yeah, so season 2.
I take it back. I take back what I
It's like-
said. Everything after season 2 is trash.
Have you watched
No,
season 3?
Book of Boba Fett was good.
I only liked it for Cad Bane.
No, Book of Boba Fett was basically the Mandalorian season.
No, I know what you're talking about.
2.5.
I know what you're talking about.
And
I
it was
only
really
liked
good. I
Cad
really
Bane.
like seeing the Mandalorian go and like visit.
You know, a lot of people hate on the Boba Fett show. A lot of people hate.
They hate on it because it's Mandalorian 2.5. But if you just think about it as like a Mandalorian 2.5, it's a lot better.
It's not as bad as people say it is. But I just only liked it for Cad Bane.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that might also be one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars, other than the Rogue One ending with Darth Vader in the hallway, Luke Skywalker showing up and saving the kids.
I think mine is when Luke Skywalker kissed Leia.
No, I'm talking about recent Star Wars, not
This
that's the easy choice for back then. But
Oh,
This is
okay,
your
well-
comic. This is your comic book guy, by the way.
Okay, when Darth Sidious came back to life in the 7th movie.
Oh,
the
I
eighth
love
or ninth
that
movie.
line. Somehow Palpatine returned. Dude,
Yeah.
They fly now. They
chills,
fly
dude,
now.
Chills.
They fly now.
Chills. I'm the spy. That was just chills.
Oh my god.
After killing trillions. Oh my god!
Guys.
He like deleted a whole solar system. I'm the spy, guys.
God. All right, if they do a
Lost-
reboot, scrap the hell out of those movies. Those I don't
Yeah.
want to see it
No,
ever again.
If they reboot Force Awakens, which they're not because they came out in like 2015, but like Force Awakens had such good potential
did.
to go into something
It
else.
did have great potential, yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna be a rogue stormtrooper turns Jedi.
Yeah, and I
That would
didn't
have been
think
so cool.
one of the greatest Jedi there ever was, who in the original trilogies it was like full of hope and like basically the Superman of Star Wars was going to turn into a grumpy old man. I didn't think
Well,
that.
Yeah, but if they kept Finn, I just don't like how. What are they? There's a word for it whenever a character is just like good at everything and can't be bad, and they're immediately like the best. I can't remember. I saw the term somewhere, but
The
like not the spy,
Probably
but like
fraudulent.
I want a character that like struggles. Like imagine if Finn became the next
Dude.
Jedi
Yeah.
and
Didn't-
like he sucked.
my-
Like he got his ass beat by Kylo Ren. Like let's say Rey doesn't come back, he just gets his ass handed to him by Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren gets away or something. I don't remember. I don't really remember what happened at the ending of that movie.
I think they were, like-
I just remember he got his ass beat.
I think they're
Well,
trying
he
to be
did
like,
get his ass beat in The Force Awakens when he had the lightsaber and he went up against.
Yeah,
those
I
two-
remember that.
Yeah,
that's what they should have done it with. Like they should
Have
have
Rey not come in and just be this trained Sith that has really good Force connection, trained with Luke Skywalker. Like he is really good. And Rey, who's her first time picking up a lightsaber, just
Yeah.
flinging that thing around.
Yeah, that
And
was
she
stupid.
does good against him.
It was so stupid.
yeah, that was pretty.
Like I want my character to struggle. Like he can't just be good at everything right off the bat.
And I wish
Yeah.
Finn had more like development, like of him
Like imagine if
struggling.
the first Iron Man movie, he just makes nanotech and he starts beating everyone immediately.
It would have been cool
That'd be
if,
so boring.
with Finn, if it was like he struggled with the things that he did and saw with when he was with the Empire or the First Order, whatever the hell they were called. That'd be really good character development, just kind of struggling with that past and trying to do
Mhm.
better. That would have been so good. Not what was Rey's backstory? What was hers?
He lived on
Literally
Tatooine.
did not give much. Lived at
No,
it
yeah.
was
Just remember
Just-
how Luke
Luke
Skywalker's
Skywalker.
backstory is? Same thing. Same thing as Luke
It was like-
Skywalker's backstory.
lived on a sandy planet, lost her parents,
Orphan
didn't
on
know where they
Tatooine,
were, she was a scavenger.
Was the chosen one.
Not a good story at all.
Left the planet, destroyed a big ball in the sky.
Yeah.
Like
And became the spy.
Yeah.
she wasn't the spy.
Yeah.
That scene is so stupid. I'm sorry. That scene is probably stupider than the Sidious coming back.
I don't know.
I'm the spy.
It's pretty dumb. It's pretty bad.
Oh man, we've just been shitting on. Okay, we've been shitting on the last little bit of Star Wars.
Okay.
Okay, we probably should go now.
Yeah, we have anything we need to add to this podcast? Any last topics?
I don't know. I think that was a good first episode.
I think I was too.
I think next time we should talk about comic book, like what comic book runs we're enjoying
Yeah.
and stuff
We
like
can do
that.
that next time. Or
Yep.
well, next time's
I don't
gonna
know,
be
ask-
Jurassic World review.
Oh, so
Jurassic
excited.
World review time. Yeah. So we
Trey,
can do an episode every Friday.
Well,
So,
off
yeah.
stream. Talk about it off stream. We'll talk about off stream real quick, John, about the movie and the plans.
Yeah.
Okie
All right.
dokie.
So yeah, well, I'll have this one up soon, and we'll be back next Friday.
All right.
All right. Adios.
No promises.
everybody.
First episode, and we're done. And we're done at the first
in the books.
First episode's done. How do we end it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's all
Thank-
clap at
thanks
once.
for,
All clap at the same time.
Thanks
All
for
time
watching
clap.
the Peak podcast.
It's all time
Appreciate you
clap.
for joining
Oh
us.
yeah, we called the Peak
Yeah,
Podcast.
thanks for joining the Peak podcast.
That mulch.